Hey guys, hello and welcome to Bardock Games tutorial series. In this video series we're covering how to make your own map selector style map. This is video number 2. In the first video we covered how to make the little hub area with all the spawn stuff in there and the teleporter devices that'll teleport you to each of the maps that you're going to make. So this video we're going to cover how to get your players to teleport to the maps that you make, and whatever game devices that you want to set up for each of those game modes. I'm going to start off with a sniper versus runners map. So I'm going to go ahead and get started building that, but I'm going to build it kind of far away. So I'm going to build it kind of over in this little area over here. Pretty far away from the original hub area. This looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and build up the map area here, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so now that I got the little area where the snipers are going to spawn, I'm going to place a couple items. I might make this a little bit bigger, but go ahead and do that real fast. It's going to take about a second. Okay. So now this is the place where the snipers will spawn. So I'm going to need a couple things. I'm going to need a teleporter device. Go ahead and grab that. I'm also going to need a checkpoint pad. I think that's all I'm going to need for now. So, go ahead and place that teleporter device. Make sure it's facing the correct direction. It is not. It's facing the exact opposite direction if I need it to be. Should be a little, oh, nope, never mind, I was right. First time. There's a little line that pokes off of it. You can barely see sometimes. There it is. Okay, so that's good. Place that there, and then we'll place this checkpoint pad right in front of it. Kind of place it center as best as possible. Okay. So now we'll set up these teleporter devices to where when it's linked to the hub area that we got over there, and then whenever we make the place where the runners are going to try and run across, that will be linked to a different teleporter device with a different destination. So that way whoever's on, let's say team 1 will be the snipers, team 2 will be the runners. So anybody on team 1 will come through here, register, and then they can go up and shoot at the runners that are going to be wherever I decide to put them, and then the runners will be on team 2 and they'll spawn. They'll teleport over into the runner area, try and run across without getting shot, and activate a device at the end, and thus ending that round. So, with that being said, I got this all set up. We're going to go ahead and set up a couple triggers. Not really triggers, but destinations. So I'm going to call this, since I have a bunch of games going on, we're going to call this Hunter, Sniper, That way I know which one that is, and we're going to set the target group to none. The group itself is going to be group A. Enable during phase, all, and then we're going to set this to team 1. Selected class. We're going to do class 2. I think. Actually, no. I'll do that in a second. Teleporter rift visible. Yeah, we'll leave it visible. No. Conserve momentum. No. Make sure it's facing the direction. Yes. Relative position. No. Skydive. No. And off. Okay. So just this one here. Activating team. Team 1 only. Visible in game. No. And I'll turn that off too. Okay. Okay, so now that we got that set up, anybody on Team 1, when they walk through the part of the hub, anybody that's on Team 1 will come through here, and then they'll get registered at this checkpoint pad, so that way, whenever they die or whatever, if they fall off the edge or whatever, they'll spawn back here. Okay, and I'll set that up in just a second. Okay, everything's good. So in order to get that set up to where whenever somebody emerges from the teleporter they register, that's pretty simple. You just need to come to your teleporter device and make sure that it's on teleported. Send an event to that checkpoint device and register. And I'm going to name this checkpoint device. We're going to call this the sniper checkpoint. That way I don't get them confused with all the other checkpoint devices I'm going to have with the other games. Okay, so that's covered. Well, now we're going to make the area where the runners are going to run through. You want it kind of close, but not super close to where your sniper is going to be shooting from. So it looks like maybe over there. That should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to build the little runner spot here. I'm going to do that real fast. Alright, so now that I got this little path for the runners to spawn on, we're going to set up some like obstacles and stuff, but I'll get that in a minute. But for now, we're going to go ahead and show you a couple other devices that are going to keep your runners on the path without so they don't just can't run anywhere they want to go. So, but we don't want to put a barrier device because you don't want them. You want to be able to have your hunters shoot them, obviously. So I'm gonna grab that. I think this is what I want. This is a damage volume. Should be able to place it right there. Okay. Why can't I edit it? That's good. Oh, of course. Okay. Okay. I'll call that the runner damage volume. Yeah, zone visible. No. Facing, no, we're gonna have it. It's 4, so I'm gonna do this. Like 4.5 wide. Depth, it's gonna be like a lot, so let's do like 20 to start. I don't know how long I just made that thing. And height, we're gonna do 1's fine. So I don't want it to where they're just running through it, they'll get hurt. I want it to where if they jump off the edge, they get hurt. And hurt, eliminated. Select a team. Team 2. Okay. Did I make it big enough? Not even close. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 10. Let's just make it like 40. See if that covers it. Why can't I mess this thing? It's really annoying. Okay. 40. Does that cover it? Yeah, it will once I move it. Okay. Okay. And I just realized I need to make some setting changes on it, but we'll get that in just a minute. Let that thing go. There it is. Alright. Okay. So now that I built this platform up, I got it set hopefully to where, hang on, if they don't die just by existing. I wonder if I can make it smaller. It doesn't have to be an entire tile high. Zone height. Yeah, I'm gonna make it like half a tile. There we go. There. So now they can run safely on the platform, but when they jump off, they will die. Just to make sure that nobody can jump over it. Okay. Doesn't matter where they're at. If they jump off, they will die. Okay. Now we can set this with multiple other like obstacles and stuff and things for your hunters or your runners to hide behind while they're trying to go and run from your snipers. But to start, we're going to go ahead and set up a little area, a little safe haven room for your runners to spawn in. So I'm going to do the same kind of thing that I did with the sniper spot. So we're going to put a little teleport device in here and a checkpoint. Okay. And we'll do the same kind of thing. This one is going to be the runners. And game teleporter. And it's not going to be group A, it's going to be group B. And it's not going to have a target. Select a team. Actually, no, it's going to have to be group A. Select a team. Team 2. Oh, okay. Target, teleporter with visible, no. Conserve momentum, no. Yes. No. And off. I do not need a checkpoint device here. Well. Yeah, I do. Okay. So go back into there, and on teleported, send an event to that checkpoint device that I just made, but I didn't label, so it's going to be really fun to find. Call this the runner checkpoint. And then, okay. On teleport, send an event to the runner checkpoint. And register. Okay, cool. So now, whenever a runner will spawn into the game, it's still Group A, but anybody that's on Team 2 will come through here, and anybody that's on Team 1 will go over there, even if it's part of the same group. So they're both on Group A, but this one's only set for Team 2, that one's only set for Team 1. So anybody that's on Team 1 will only go over there, anybody that's on Team 2 will only go over here. And then they'll register at their corresponding checkpoint pads. So I got the elimination thing set up. The only thing, the next thing that I need to do is make sure that players spawn into their according spots. So we're going to go back to that hub area that we made in the last video. And you're going to pick one of these doors to be for that particular spot. So let's just pick this one. This is door 2. Okay. So with that being said, you're going to want to make sure that this conditional branch, the conditional button here, whenever the interaction thing sets up, it says the hunters versus, or snipers versus runners. So that way you know what game it is. So now when they interact with this conditional button, it'll say snipers versus runners, so that way they know what they're getting into. And then you'll go into that teleport. And this one already set for Group A. Teleporter group itself is going to be none. And you're going to set it for target Group A. And then just make sure it doesn't matter what team they're on. Rift is visible, yes. No. Yes. No. And off. Okay. So now, before we go any further, we need to make sure that all the other teleporters in this particular hub do not have a group. They will not have a group to return to. They will only send players to other places. So make sure that they all say none as their group itself. The target group will change all in a minute. Okay. So let's see if this works. So now I just need to figure out which one it was. It should be labeled. So that doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything. Snipers versus runners. Excellent. I'll put like something above it too later, but for now, so I should be able to walk into this and it'll teleport me here. And since I'm on Team 1, wait, Team 1 is supposed to be the sniper people, right? I'll adjust that in a second. I want to make sure my damage volume works. That's not working either. Okay. Can't even see it. Where the heck did I put it? Oh, there it is. Oh, because it's set for Team 2. Okay. This is Group A. So Team 1 should only come through here. How are we going to get this to work? If you're on team 1, you should spawn over there. If you're on team 2, you should spawn here. So let's figure out where I messed up. And the damage volume's not working because this is set to only hurt team 2. Think about this for a minute. Okay, so it probably lies at the hub. So when they spawn in, they'll be given their team. I need to change the name of the one. I think it was 2 actually. Is this the one? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to call this additional button snipers versus runners door. Okay. So now I know which door that is. And we'll call this the snipers versus runners teleport. And I might actually have to put 2 in there. One for team 1 and one for team 2. So I'm going to set this as group B. Select a team. Let's do this one, team 2. And this one, team 1. So I'm probably going to have to do that for each of them, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. Alright, let's see if that fixed my problem. So I'll spawn in on probably team 1 as a default. Yep. So snipers versus runners. Closes all the others. This is team 2. Yeah, I can't use this teleporter. I can only use that one. And I did not change it. Okay. Yeah, I really should put some like map marker or something. So we're gonna set. This is the sniper checkpoint. This is team 1, so make sure that this is group A. This is target group A. Enabling phase team 1 only. And I didn't change this one. This is why I keep spawning over here. Group B. Team 2. Actually. Okay, so yes, runners are going to be B and team 2. So this is good. Okay. So that did work. Awesome. I should spawn up here. Awesome. So that spawn works. Did it register me at the checkpoint pad? Let's see. It sure did. Excellent. So I should spawn up here with a sniper rifle, which I'll get that in just a minute. Okay. Alright, so that's all working good. Can I change teams? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So, in order to get players to spawn with the weapons and stuff that you want them to have, you'll have to set up an item granter, which I will do in a later video. For now, it's a good start for setting that one up. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, make sure you comment down below. Thanks for watching. We're going to go ahead and end this one here, and we'll catch you next time. Happy creating.